Hello guys, my name is BissFlix and welcome back to my channel, or if you're here for the very first time, hello and welcome in. Today we are reacting to a war movie. We haven't done one in a very long time, I feel like. I think the last one we did was Black Hawk Down, and we are checking out today We Were Soldiers. I do hope you guys get to enjoy it, and if you do, don't forget to like and subscribe. Of course, I'm really grateful for that. It does help the channel, it does make me happy. I was told that this is a Vietnam War type of a movie. I don't know almost anything about that war specifically, but I did get a lot of the requests to react to the series Pacific or The Pacific, and I decided before doing that maybe it would be better to just check some Vietnam War related movies as well. I think it might be easier, maybe a little bit more understanding, and I can get to see your comments in regard with this subject and understand the situation better. You know, reacting to war movies never easy. That's why I was on a break for a long time. I just feel like it affects me a little bit too much and just puts me in a somber kind of a mood. But some time's passed and I decided to slowly start incorporating these movies back. I hope you're excited as I got you used. I have my water and I have coffee this time. I haven't had coffee yet, so we're gonna have a coffee together and we're gonna watch a movie together. So make yourself comfortable and yeah, let's go.
These are the true events of November 1965.
True events, okay.
The war does not understand. To tell this story, I must start at the beginning.
Oh, good, because I'm lost. So the French were there first.
Putain chaleur. Putain pays.
Putain war. Okay, we started off strong. It just started off very strong to begin with. Alright. At least he was thinking of even taking prisoners. We take that as a win. You know, watching all of these war movies in general just makes me realize how greedy people are. Because if it wouldn't be for greed, wealth, and basically getting more territory, why would you be in someone else's country? That's how I see it. I mean, since... Okay.
When the army first realized a new kind of war was coming its way.
The problem in Vietnam is terrain. It's experimental parachutes. Experimental parachutes. Sounds like just the guy.
Experimental parachutes? Like in Band of Brothers? When they were like using air troopers? Or what do they have in their mind? 1 second. Give me 1 second. I got this. Braveheart. Braveheart guy. Look, I'm getting there. At least I'm recognizing faces. I reacted to Braveheart. Look at her, how cute she is with his dad's boots or something.
Has a master's in international relations from Harvard.
Smart.
It's not one of those academic pussies, is it?
Hell more.
Let's see, what is this helicopter? So I reacted once to a song, and they were saying in that song that they poisoned the forests in Vietnam. And I don't know if that's what they are talking in the movie about, but my suspicion goes towards that. I think it was Cradle of Filth, the song, the artist of that song, but I'm not really sure. It was either them or Iron Maiden. One of these two. But I remember. Out.
I believe you're out.
No. Holy.
Too tall, sir.
Yeah, I can see that.
You call, we haul.
I speak a minute, Crandall.
Okay, he's tall.
As I fly over in snake shit. Well, I got a problem.
Snake shit.
Fly into hostile territory out.
What are they drinking?
From home. Sometimes the battleground's no.
First I thought it was maybe something like Corona or something.
We all get slaughtered. Now I figure chopper pilots won't fly into hell for strangers, so hell more. They want to fly with you for some reason.
Because he's good?
You're the best.
Yeah.
It's because I only recruit the dumb ones. So
That was
I
nice.
suppose I have a choice in all this.
They look that they could be brothers, right? They could definitely be brothers.
Your calf.
Plumley?
Morning, Sergeant Major.
How do you know what kind of goddamn day it is?
Sorry for passing on the same street like you did. I got goosebumps. And I'm not even in the military. But if someone like that comes to me and says hoot and I don't know, relax or something, I'll probably wouldn't even relax.
At ease, gentlemen.
At ease, not relax.
Will be our horse.
A black hawk or what was the other one? A crow? A raven, I think.
You don't have to catch it. You don't have to feed it. Where the officer is always the first one out of the plane. And to inspire your men by your example,
Lead by example.
Sergeant Major Plumley made all 4 combat jumps in the 82nd Airborne during World War II, plus 1 more in Korea.
With a band of brothers, boys.
And you're not out!
Let's move, boys.
It's me, Sergeant, man! We will be the best platoon in this battalion! Be ready in there! Let's go! Let's
Jump, 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 jump.
Your officers did! You learn the job of the man above you, and you teach your job to the man below you in rank. That goes for every man in this outfit.
That's a good strategy.
We'll be landing under fire, gentlemen.
Oh my god.
Men will die.
I like the fact that he said you teach your job to the one under you and so on.
No? Come on, I'll say them.
In case something happens, they can take, you know, control and they cannot just be struck like that. What do we do? What do we do?
Blessed art thou amongst women, and blessed is the fruit of thy...
I don't want to be Catholic. I want to be Methodist like Mommy.
You do.
So I can play whatever I want.
The mother just copy-pasted her
God did make you
personality
hard-headed.
into her daughter.
Not a sin.
Yes, sir.
Well, that's good. Well, then let's do it. Hail Mary, full of grace. The Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among...
Look at her little feet. I love kids. I don't know.
I can hear you laughing, you know, even in here.
I love good kids.
That you can find stubbornness in your children and think it comes from anybody but you.
Well, I'll give you something to marvel at.
Let's make another one. Another kid incoming. I love a good love story.
I thank God for you.
Aww. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4.
Beautiful morning, Sergeant Major.
Are you a fucking weatherman now?
It's supposed to be a pretty good weapon.
Nah, it's plastic. Seems like a BB gun to me.
They are training in the forest to get used to the jungle type as well. The terrain in Vietnam.
Where the hell's that coming from?
That's our advisors in Vietnam. New radio's picking up atmospheric bounce.
When Crazy Horse was a baby,
Who is Crazy Horse?
he nursed from the breast of every woman in the tribe.
Oh,
The Sioux,
Lucky Horse?
each other is all we're gonna have.
Oh, I understand. So basically they are all brothers because they are calling every woman a mother.
Well, that's fine. You're my
That
radio
makes them
operator.
make a deeper connection in between themselves. That was a nice way of putting it. I liked it. It was smart.
Any of you some bitches calls me grandpa. I'll kill you.
He's East European. You see, this is what I usually like. A little bit of humor, a little bit of love story, and then I don't mind as match all of the
That boy, take your boots off. Go on.
unaliving.
Everybody, socks too.
Maybe they shouldn't fit. Oof, 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 oof,
I want
oof.
you to draw fresh socks from supply.
Or maybe the friction.
Everybody check each other's feet like Godbolt and me.
He wants to win medals.
Well, we'll just go to the general.
I mean,
In the meantime, the
the husband is a colonel.
things in their machines.
In a public laundry?
Freak that
Didn't make any
word,
sense to me
okay?
either, but I'm telling you, they have a big sign right in the window says whites only.
Colonel.
What?
Honey, they mean white people only.
Oh, that's sad.
To say that his laundry's not good enough when he could die for...
Yeah, you go, girl. Say it. Say it. Protect her.
I'm sorry, I just...
That's all right, honey. And anybody who doesn't respect that can keep his goddamn washing machine, because my baby's clothes are going to be clean anyway.
Good for her. Oh. Alright, we're gonna have a baby. We have a new baby. I hope no one will mind, but from now on I will say colonel, which is the Romanian for colonel word. You got this. You understand me. Freaking word, I can't say it.
At ease, ease. I heard one of my new lieutenants just became a father. Tag her already? What's that say?
Oh, Camille. Yeah, I'm sorry about
No,
this.
don't you take that off. You leave that on where it is. That's an order.
That's so sweet.
I hope that being good at the one makes me better at the other.
We helped build a school for orphans.
Why don't we ask him? Come on, let's
I
go ask
swear
him.
to you guys, some dialogues are freaking amazing. I hope God will help me protect orphans and not make.
Oh, yes, and one more thing, dear Lord. About our enemies.
Okay. Well, that was a PS.
The fairy tales with the deer and stuff in them.
Daddy,
Yep.
what is a war?
A war is something I hope no one experiences in their lifetime.
Happen. But it does. And
Because people are greedy.
soldiers like your daddy have to, it's my job to go over there and stop them. But I'm not gonna let them. Okay?
This kid is so freaking cute. How can she be this precious? I mean, I know it's an acting child, right? But so freaking precious. And I'm quite convinced that there are kids smart to ask questions like that. Cuddling is great too. I mean, we did see even in Hexor Reach how they use those tunnels as well, and they were surprised by the terrain and everything.
Men are so young.
Terrain is so important in a battle.
We intend to convince the communists. I have today ordered to Vietnam the Air Mobile Division and certain other forces which will raise our fighting strength.
You're gonna want to celebrate.
Oh, apparently there is a party. Me knowing that my husband is about to go to war,
A state of emergency.
No, he didn't.
I don't think I could be Cherry.
Christmas won't be extended.
I'm sorry, Hal. I don't like it any better than you do, Hal.
No.
It's not even about liking. How do you want his mission to be safer?
Yes. That's why I gave me that new crop of platoon leaders.
He wants you to train them.
Politicians?
I get goosebumps. That's the couple with the new baby.
Same regiment as Custer.
What does that mean for us? Who's Custer?
Sure.
Why is this number 7 so... I don't know. He got a little bit upset by that number. I wanna know why. Oh, I think being a soldier's wife must be so difficult. I'm always saying it during all the war movies. I don't know if I could. I don't know if I could. These women have so much more strength that probably I could. It's really to appreciate it. Oh, it's like a kind of like a testament. left, or like in case something happens to him, his wife can probably do stuff. I don't know. A will. This is testament. I was just saying it in Romanian. A will. That's the word in English.
All Americans. And you won't care what color he is, or by what name he calls God. Against a tough and determined enemy.
Was a good speech.
So help me God.
I loved a lot when he said that it doesn't matter what race, color, religion and everything anyone is in that platoon, on that terrain, because they're all gonna have each other's back. And I loved it that he said that this is how it should always be, and I agree with it. And I'm just sad that we only see this unification between people when, you know, bad things are about to happen. Why can we not be unified like that when we are happy or when good things happen? That's what I wish for the world. Oh, they even have a baby together. I didn't see the baby before. Oh wait, this is another couple. Sorry, my bad. This is the couple with... I bet you she's awake. I think saying goodbye makes it more, in a way, permanent. So I would be pretending that I'm sleeping too. I don't think I would want to say goodbye like that, you know? I'm strong. Scream! Yell! It's gonna come back. Alright, I'm okay, everybody. I'm okay. I think I have 100% of crying rate at war movies and space movies at this point. I'm trying my best here. You know, I actually never appreciated soldiers as much as I do now because of this movie channel, this movie reaction channel. Alright, we are here, everyone.
Sergeant Major?
395, sir. Exactly.
395.
We appraise our numbers as manageable, Colonel.
What is manageable?
We have no idea. Simple orders, Hal. Find the enemy and kill him.
They don't even know how many there are.
Run and hide in the mountains. Naturally, we chase them, of course.
Yeah, because it's a trap.
It's not like an ambush to you.
They get close enough to kill us, we'll be close enough to kill them.
This is how Romania won a lot of wars, because of the Carpathian Mountains. This is what they used to do as well.
Time comes I need one, sir. There'll be plenty of them lying on the ground.
I feel like using terrain well, it's one of the best advantages you can have in a fight. So if you have a good strategist and you have a good war commander, let's just say like that, that can plan ahead and can use that to its advantage, creating ambushes and, you know, using that, I feel like it's even more than having more soldiers. I mean, to be thinking technology-wise, I feel like the Americans were way above the Vietnamese, weapon-wise and, you know, helicopters and everything. I mean, we even saw in the battle against the French that the Vietnamese still had that weapon with the sword at the front, right? That's an older type of weapon, no? I mean, I might be wrong, but let me know. This looks like the calm before the storm. And here is the storm. I wonder if at this point they know that they're using tunnels and such. For me, it's quite difficult to put everything in like a historical order. He said it was 1965. Would have been, you know, like I said, I don't have a lot of history knowledge in regards with American history, so I'm learning as I go. Get out, lay low. I feel like this means stop shooting. It's definitely an ambush. It's way too easy.
Scout! Let's take him prisoner! Lieutenant!
This is the guy they said he was eager to get medals, right?
He say this is base camp, a whole division, 4,000 men.
Where?
Underground.
Captain Mesker, tell all the patrols to hold their position.
Oh! Oops.
You, take the radio!
Look up. Somewhere. Trees. I don't freaking know. Use the trees as cover. Come on, let's go. There they are. Look at them. They're in the grass.
Come on! I'll get us out of here!
Ew!
We'll make a run! We gotta get out of here!
It's a bloodbath. That was a bloodbath. A lot of casualties.
What's happening, folks? Patrol! Alert clear! We have a hot LZ!
What does LZ stay for? Too tall. They are aggressive as well with their attack, you know.
They're gonna try and flank us!
LZ, what does it stand for? He's dead. He's gone.
I could die for my country.
These are his last words? I swear, sometimes we don't deserve certain people.
9-3-3-2-1.
This is so interesting how it works. So they gave these coordinates and now they're just bombarding that region. Good strategies right there, trying to cut in the flanks. And this is so smart, they're using the tunnels to protect them from the air and the you know, the artillery, the heavy artillery as well. And when they have the coordinates where they have to attack, they just go out of those holes. You know? That's very smart. You're gonna be keeping the leading safe, I guess. Ah. Kalashnikovs. Creek bed, the creek bed. Okay.
That creek bed is vital.
Our colonel definitely got their strategy on point here. He did study them hard, so.
Tom, I want you to keep trying to raise those medevac boys.
Shit.
Sharp, come here.
Like I said, they're. Holy! War is ugly. So ugly. It's not like the helicopter people are invincible, right? They definitely have the numbers, the Vietnamese, I mean. They definitely have the numbers. That terrain in their advantage.
I don't like it. First time out, a whole battalion massacred. I think this is a massacre. You can count. He's got a whole platoon lost. They're not lost. They're only cut off and surrounded.
You should have given him more men then. Instead of complaining now.
Right over there.
Elsie. Landing zone. What can it be? The only thing I can think of, it's landing zone. That's it.
Just you! Saigon wants to debrief you!
Now? Debrief now?
No, get out of range! He's hurt worse than me!
Oh, he got off so Ray can go in because he lost his life there. He got shot.
You mean you let her all we have in reserve? You tell Crandall he's got time to get one more flight in here. You give his water to the wounded.
They are surrounded and they don't have reinforcement. That was a mistake, right? Holy his face is burning. I'm making wrinkles again.
No, I'm okay.
Of course they are.
Yeah.
When?
Soon.
An air-cav platoon cut off out there!
Aircav. Maybe some smoke cover or anything. You know what I mean? Like throw some smoke and like try to push like that, or I don't know.
Enemy soldiers! They use candles on the trail!
Why don't you just bombard that if you know they're there? Is that will not be working?
Who the hell are you?
I'm a reporter, sir!
Reporter?
Well, we've been flat to the board since last night. We're greatly outnumbered.
Tango Foxtrot, 49er, 6569er. Tango Foxtrot.
Yeah, that's what I said. If you know that they are there, just, you know? Look at the material, look at everything. Everything's like soaked in blood. If this doesn't give you PTSD for the rest of your life, I don't know what else could give you. To be able to stay there and watch all of this. Oh yeah.
You led my men into a hot LZ. Yeah, somebody had to fly out the wounded. No, don't you play hot shot with me. You ever do it again, I'm gonna have you busted!
What do you want him to do?
He was not the boss of AC! Hey, get out! Whoa! If I ever see you again, I'll kill you. That's right.
Yeah, I mean, he is in a way right. You stay here comfy, having your coffee and you know, doing strategy, while other people are fighting on the front. First front. I will be pissed too, you know?
Tomorrow will be worse. I can smell them.
How do they smell like? Well...
I don't want to shoot any of our own guys, copy?
His nose working well.
Don't worry. You're gonna make it. Yes, sir. Out.
That was one tough decision to make. 100% sure. They cannot even like rest or anything. They have to be alert. They never know when anyone else is gonna sneak behind them. They have to be awake. If that will not drive you crazy, I don't know what it will. Checking up on everyone.
Sir, I need a confirmed count of our dead and wounded. I got to know where all my boys are. You'll get it out.
We had 395. Taxi. Okay.
Kathy?
Bad news. That's bad news, everyone. No, I guess Everybody that sees a freaking taxi, all of them will be expecting bad news. With this freaking taxi.
There's Moore? Colonel Moore's wife? Need help finding an address. I'm looking for...
Jackass! Do you know what this is? Do you know what you just did to me?
I mean, poor him.
I don't like this job, ma'am.
Yeah.
Just trying to do it.
Wait.
It's no one's fault, you know.
And tell the cab company if there are any others, just bring them to me.
So she's gonna serve as the messenger of death.
No chaplains or counselors, cab drivers? The army wasn't ready.
Oh, holy shit. Well, at least she has her friends. And better than a cab taxi. Another one. Oh, it's not one. There are so many.
We'll do one at a time. Okay? We won't look.
They don't want to look because they're just afraid that their husbands' names are there too. But they're so strong. They're so strong to be able to do this. I mean, they are dying for their country, and I get that. But I feel like the first to lose are their wives, their families, right? I love that they put a lot of accent on this too. They showing this side. I hate crying.
You got a death wish, Galloway? Sir? Well, then why are you here?
The journalist.
Great-granddaddy Galloway, he lost his left, and my great-granddaddy Reed lost his right.
It's a family of soldiers.
The two of them.
You are shitting me.
No, sir.
They are the same shoe size.
Hell, you're supposed to us and then have the same shoe size.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Meant to be.
Making light
Sir,
of a
Galloway's been-
tragic situation.
Just thought maybe I might try and understand one.
What is to understand?
Back home, understand.
It's ugly.
Figured I could do that better shooting a camera than I could shooting a rifle.
The power of information sometimes is way greater than anything else. And education, you know. If you have the knowledge and you can learn from mistakes, you can prevent things like this to happen again.
Chúng ta đánh rất can đảm và táo bạo. Chúng ta phải áp sát đến gần để cho pháo binh của chúng không sử dụng được.
Yeah, because if they are closer to their soldiers, they won't be able to use it.
Các đồng chí hiểu không?
I understand his plan. They don't have the same artillery, like the let's just call them the nades. But if they are close enough to their soldiers, they won't risk nading their own people. That's the plan from the Vietnamese. Guys, I am always telling my mind and I'm always telling my point of view of how I am understanding the movie. If at any point I'm wrong, please write it in the comments. I do not mind being corrected. Shh. Oh. I guess they could fix their ammunition issue by taking the Vietnamese's weapons. We are having our Moor and we are having the leader of the Vietnamese praying for their losses. That's this two different sides, but the same action, praying for the one that died. Like I said, there are always two sides, guys. Always. The Vietnamese lost people too. People that had children, that had families. It's heartbreaking.
Fire 3 rounds and anything looks suspicious to him. On my signal.
Communication is down. No, 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 no. Ah, he sighed. He sighed. No.
And tell Charlie Company to get real small in there, Holmes. I'm gonna drop some artillery right on top.
That's a good cover place. That tree? That knife on top, I know it's for closer combats, right? And because I guess the Vietnamese's plan was to be really close to them, it would make a lot of sense to put those on. I mean, he could have shot. He went for the knife instead of just shooting? Holy hell.
Ain't no such thing today, boy.
You are now. You're gonna learn how to shoot if you have to. Put that ammo in, get ready, get a good position, and protect yourself. He pees on them. Okay, well. Desperate times ask for desperate measures. If water is what they need, urine might do it as well. No, no, no. He covered it with his body. Shoot! For the love of... You have a machine gun! Okay. There is only one soldier until now that said I'm non-combatant and he never actually shot, and that was in Hacksaw Ridge, right? This is how hell looks on daytime.
Confirm, broken out.
My God, there's no hiding it now.
Okay, they are bringing the big boys in. They are bringing the big boys in now. I guess they really didn't want it. Maybe there is no way to really control it. Or who's getting affected, or I don't know. What the hell is a broken arrow? Look at our journalist. How many of those? 4? No, there are more than 4. Being able to work under pressure.
315 degrees! That's 050 meters! Charlie! Call that son of a bitch out!
Are those close to them? They were too close. They were too close. They got them all, their own.
Charlie, listen to me. You're keeping us alive now. You
Yes.
about that one. And you keep them coming in. You're doing well, son.
The pressure. Jesus.
702.
Holy fuck. YouTube hates it when I said bad words. Sorry, YouTube.
Oh, God. Jimmy! You hear me? It's Joe Galloway.
This is the guy with the baby. Oh, my Lord, have mercy!
Get him on that chopper, okay?
How? The meat is legit falling out of his body. those are too much burns. His body will go into shock, I believe, and I don't know if a person can survive those kind of burns, to be very fair. Not medic or whatsoever, but it's a good choice. Sometimes, I mean, I wonder if these pictures were actually taken. I mean, not the exact people in the picture, but you know, if they actually have pictures from this were being taken.
Sergeant Savage, you guys still here?
Some of them are still there, yes. I guess 40 killed and 2 missing.
That's a nice day, Sergeant Savage.
This is the eager guy to get medals. The big guy, correct? 40 dead to accounted, yeah. This, okay.
You ain't.
I mean, those are encouraging words, I guess. I feel like this is the last battle. This one at dawn. Sorry guys, when I'm nervous, I'm moving my hands a lot, so I usually tend to either keep them like this on the desk or like behind my back or play with my hair or something, and right now I'm very nervous. I'm trying not to be annoying for you. Moving a lot.
Fix bayonets.
Bayonets! That's how the hell these things are called. Bayonets. No communication for you. Did they took this from the French? Because the French had that one, the beginning of the movie. Like, I mean, at least the habit or something, I don't know. They are retreating. Or are they? Man. I feel like having air support was probably one of the reasons they actually won this. I'm getting affected by just watching a movie. Can you imagine the people who actually fought in wars and the things they saw? How much death and destruction? Now what? Getting all of the information? Well, at least they're trying to, you know, not give more. Then they will just by surrendering. Losing this post, this commanding post. Are they? He's fleeing? Was this not the guy that tried to knife Moore? Please don't execute. Please don't execute. Yeah, it was that guy. At the end of the day, a human life is a human life. And while one side fights for one reason, another side fight for their own reason.
American artillery. What the hell happened here, Joe?
Let him alone.
What was the key to your victory, Colonel?
Sir, tell us how you feel. You feel the United States would
Can you not give this man a break?
about the loss of your men, sir.
How you... he's having a freaking party. Jesus, what are these questions? Have a little bit of dignity. How How do you feel about your people dying? I don't know. How do you think I'm feeling? Do your pictures. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that the journalists shouldn't do their jobs. But do it with freaking respect.
Glad you made it, son.
Oh.
Thank you, sir. I'll never forgive myself.
For what, sir?
For not keeping his promise, I guess, but...
That my men died and I didn't.
Survivor's guilt, right there. You can't control that. You can't control who lives and who dies.
You tell them how my troopers died.
Put honor on their name for their action. Having all of that responsibility for his man and him being the one to survive, going home to you know, all of the widows now. The only one that deserves to tell the story of this incident is the actual journalist that was on the battlefield. He deserves to tell the story. Like I said, I don't know nothing about the war in Vietnam. I don't know how many casualties. I don't know how long the war was for. I don't even know why it was the war. So all of the comments history related will definitely help with this. I will look into it a little bit more too.
For 235 more days.
A taxi. So after that he had to return in that valley. 235 more days. I was thinking it was a freaking letter. Oh, I'm so happy he came home. I really thought it was a freaking letter.
For others, their only family would be the men they bled beside.
It was having their wives being a little bit involved was a good watch. A sad watch, but a good watch. I feel like people in general should be, you know, a little bit educated in everything. Even if you start learning like I am. Like I said it millions of times, I don't know anything about war. I was sheltered. I was kept in a bubble where my family didn't wanted me to, like, you know, learn more than I had to in school. In Romania we learned the history of our country. We learned the history of our continent, of Europe. So I have some knowledge here and there, but nothing too much. I'm learning as it goes. I make mistakes. I say things that maybe are not always right, but you guys are here with me, and your comments are really helping a lot with understanding the situation better and learning and, you know, terminology. And I feel like since I started reacting to war movies until now, I feel like I am doing a little bit better and I understand the situations a little bit better in general. But your feedback is always appreciated, and, you know, it does help me, I'll admit. So thank you so much for leaving the comments, liking and subscribing to the channel. It does mean a lot to me. I'm really grateful. I hope everybody has an amazing day, and certainly that I get to see you on my next reaction. Have a great day, everybody, and see you next time. Bye bye.